Look, the thing about capital today is that it's scared. It's stuck in its comfort zone, throwing money at safe bets, at things that look like they'll just keep the wheels turning instead of pushing the world forward. But here's the brutal reality. If you want to fund the impossible tomorrow, you have to be willing to burn down what worked yesterday. No one is going to hand you that power. You have to snatch it, piece by piece, with ruthless clarity and no apology. The frustration is real. You see all these innovations that are just rehashes, the same old stories repackaged, and it drives you insane? Investors are stuck chasing short-term wins, founders are boxed in by old rules and outdated mindsets, and everyone's pretending that's the best way. But it's not. And the worst part? The system itself isn't designed to push boundaries or fund the unimaginable. It's built to protect what's already there, to protect the comfortable and punish the restless. So how do you break this? First, stop begging for approval from the usual suspects. Stop writing the same playbook for capital that's been failing since forever. Real capital, the kind that turns the impossible into reality, doesn't come from consensus or noise. It comes from obsession with the right connections, with rare individuals who don't just talk growth, but live it. You need to build your own tribe of doers, partners who don't just bring money, but bring absolutely aligned energy. Capital alone won't move mountains. Only the combination of capital and relentless, self-driven people will. You have the network, or at least you can have it. But are you really finding the people who think like you? Not the echo chamber, not the crowd chasing fame or security, but the few who don't settle? It's brutal, but necessary. Seek out the ruthless meritocracy of ideas and execution. No old loyalties, no safe bets on legacy or status. Value is earned every single day, and capital follows value, not names. If your circle is still the same comfortable faces, you're already behind. Now listen carefully. If you want to fund the impossible, you have to be ready to fund failure as seriously as you fund success, maybe even more. Capital has to stop being afraid of risk and start embracing it like a high-stakes game where only the willing win. That means doubling down on founders and projects no one else dares to touch. Those are the ones shaping the future, not just keeping the past clean. And here's the kicker. The system won't help you build this new future. It will tell you that borders, politics, old markets, and legacy hierarchies matter, when really they are just walls for your ambition. Capital that funds the impossible doesn't care where you're from, what party you lean towards, or what language you speak. It moves fast and it moves global. You need to act global too, connecting dots nobody else sees and funding ventures that challenge the rules of mortality, identity, and old social contracts. Forget waiting for permission. Freedom isn't free, especially not in the world of real capital. It's about demanding the right to build on your terms, to back brilliant outliers who refuse to be boxed in by false equality or mediocrity. You want a network that fuels your fire, not a system that dulls it. So here's the challenge. Start cutting ties with the noise. Break your investments into bets on people who benchmark themselves against the impossible, not their peers. Build partnerships that don't just move money, but move vision. That's how capital becomes a weapon to create what others think can't be done. This isn't for the average investor or the traditional founder. This is for those ready to fight, to build, and to change everything by connecting with a few rare others who share that fire. The impossible tomorrow isn't a dream, it's a battlefield. And capital can be the most powerful weapon if you learn how to use it right, with focus, guts, and relentless collective drive. Start now, find those few, back the bold, make capital not a safe harbor, but a launching pad for what looks insane today. Because the impossible tomorrow, it's waiting for you to fund it. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and visit the featured link to learn more.